Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, Nerd Mode On, and I'll be doing a gameplay commentary over some Battlefield 4. In this particular installation, I want to talk with you guys a little bit about what's been going on the YouTube side of things, as well as what I've been doing in real life. I'm definitely going through a time in my life where change is definitely available, and I think it's a good thing to try to put myself in a better position and overall just kind of prepare for the future, may that be financially, mentally, or physically. And I think those are definitely things that we all kind of think, but maybe we don't always put in a huge importance on. Depending on who you are, of course, maybe you already have some of this stuff available, or maybe you have none of the above. And it's definitely a time where you got to kind of get your mind in the right place and really start pressing forward with what, society has for obligations, as well as what you personally wish to become or have available to you in the future. And I've been definitely thinking heavy about that. It's definitely been an interesting time, and I find myself really digressing the information towards the end of the day, really when it's time to start laying in bed and getting ready for the next day to begin, my mind goes crazy and it just kind of develops these ideals, and I get all philosophical sometimes in the midst of it, but you kind of understand the fundamentals of where I'm coming from if you've had similar thoughts. But kind of pressing right into it, guys, the reason for today's video is I want to talk a little bit about some actions that I've been taking to better my life and just give you guys maybe an idea of where I'm coming from. So I guess without further ado, let's jump right into it. So starting things off pretty strong, of course, giving you guys more of a idea of what I've been doing to change my life is I actually just resigned from my job on Friday, which would be the 28th of last month. And I decided that it was just no longer in my best interest to work for this specific business anymore because I just really didn't enjoy the position. I had nothing against the company. I thought the company was well orchestrated in the law. I thought they had everything that was great for, employees. It made that become benefits or overall just the workflow and the hours available. I thought everything in that department was perfectly fine. But the position just wasn't something I was interested in. I find myself really enjoying the editing side of, what the world has to offer, or video game development, or just video games in general, and I figured that this kind of a job just wasn't going to last. No matter how much I tried to put a fake smile on and pretend like everything was okay, it really wasn't. I'd go to work basically pissed. I'd put on my fake smile to kind of appease to my superiors and kind of give that impression that I was really enjoying what I was doing, but in reality, I was, beating myself up inside. And I decided that, it wasn't worth it anymore, so I would resign and, wish them the best that their company can do, of course. I mean, definitely having one less guy isn't going to really affect anything, but you understand where I'm coming from. So now I'm currently unemployed, but, YouTube still gives me this steady inflow of income, which is nothing that is worth, getting all hyper about, but, it's still available. But in the midst of it, of course, I've been saving for months. I have all this money built up in the bank, and it's all perfectly fine there. I mean, I could definitely take a few months off and not even have to worry about anything if it came down to it. But of course, with that all in mind, definitely got to get a new job, got to start, getting back into the society rules and all that stuff and trying to really develop an income again. But not too worried about it. I've been pretty lucky with picking up jobs that pay a lot higher than minimum wage, so I find this just to be like a, brush off the shoulder and continue on with my day. But in regards to really everything else, I've been spending a lot of time just editing your guys' videos for you. Definitely, since I do render in 4K, it's not as easy as some of the guys that do 720 and 1080p. So I do spend a lot of my time developing your guys' videos, and I enjoy it. I hopefully think that you guys are enjoying the content. It seems like you guys are appeased in most cases, depending on what I'm uploading, of course. But in most cases, you Battlefield guys out there are definitely excited when I upload a video, and I always appreciate your support. In regards to really anything else, I've been hanging out with some friends that I haven't talked to in years almost. In some cases, I haven't talked to them since we graduated, and that's been a lot of fun. It's been nice to really get back into what, society has to offer, really trying to hang out with friends and family and definitely doing stuff like that. I'm definitely a lot more of a private person, and I don't really like to engage in conversations maybe as much as I would like to, but in reality, it's kind of nice to get back out there and see what people are doing and just kind of hear their stories and see what they have to offer, of course. But it's been a lot of fun. It's been nice to revisit kind of that idea because, once you kind of graduate, everybody disappears. Everybody goes off in their own little direction, and, you kind of see people from time to time, but it's not as prominent as you might imagine. And with that in mind, it's been a little sad, but needless to say, at least, it's kind of something that you have to accept, and you just got to look at it in a different light. But definitely with college coming around the corner, I imagine that won't be too much of a problem. I do look to enroll in the August one. Haven't quite picked out a college yet, but I've definitely been looking around a little bit, and most of them seem to appeal to what I want to do in life, so it should be a lot of fun. But mainly that's been about it, guys. I just want to talk with you a little bit one-on-one, give you guys some information, kind of let you guys know what's been going on in my mind, and kind of give you guys an idea of how YouTube's been going. It's been going great, and I think society, or real life, has definitely been really appeasing to me a lot more. It's been pretty exciting, and hopefully I'll continue on with the current trend that I've been going on. But other than that, guys, that's today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. This is NMO, and I'm going to be signing out, guys. Peace.